Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Webe Reptiles. This is a special edition. We are doing the Pomona, California largest reptile expo. It's going to be one of my favorite expos. I had to fly 2,000 miles to get here, but I'm here. It's great, and the vendors are amazing. I can't tell you no lie, guys. This is probably my favorite show. This has had the most selective amount of animals. I mean, there's of everything. When you have people that like tarantulas, I've seen more sales for tarantulas here than I've been in any other place, and I've been to a lot of expos in my own state. We have here the LL Reptiles booth. Things are looking very clean and healthy finally. They've got snakes everywhere. Selling babies over here. Turtles. Tarantulas. They got a lot of selection, a lot of stuff everywhere. It's great supplies, always got great deals on supplies, and endless rows and rows of supplies, as you guys can see. Lights, fixtures, enclosures, substrates, for every type of animal, just not beardies. Of course, remember, this is a reptile expo. This is for everything included. I'm going to show you guys some snakes. We got some really big boys right here. These guys look like they have some really nice stuff. Huge, beautiful snakes. Very quality, very clean, very nice looking animals. As always, the classic snakes. These guys are awesome. Turco lines.
This queen, dude.
Queen spine, oh nice. One of my favorite pastel bananas, Michi. Really nice quality stuff. Good high expressions. Really nice quality. Good pricing. I mean, $175. Is that right? No, it's $1,700. Look at that pastel banana. Beautiful. And a bigger, more supplies, more enclosures. We got HDI reptiles that do great work. I love their setup. Everything's real bright and beautiful. Very easy to see.
Are you traveling anywhere this year?
Not internationally. I mean, I always do like the Daytona show. I was at the
You're right.
show.
Pretty cool. They're gonna allow
That's beautiful. Look at those markings.
I didn't like it this year. I mean,
That is insane. So perfect.
Well, I mean, it was 85% off.
That's why they want. That's why they want to put the chip in. So it's all okay.
We'll go to other booths. Let you guys see everything else. People selling all kinds of stuff. I guess reptile books and literature help people out. Hopefully people do actually read them. We got Raising Sun reptiles. Got painted agamas.
Expository videos again, Webe?
Of everybody. I'll get your booth sack next.
Oh, I have barely any babies left.
Oh.
I almost sold all of them already.
Oh. Lisa.
Webe is exposés.
That's Beth Gray's house. Yeah. I will put you out there if you're doing wrong. Beth knows me. I've got no shame in telling people if they're doing something wrong. Well, yes and no. I mean, there are exceptions to the rules. Some people you just don't cross the line with and try to insult their breedings or their practice. Really beautiful reptiles here. I love the Azanthics. I'm trying to get my own so I can get some spider Azanthics. Those are some of my favorite ones. They kind of got like a purple tone to them, which really makes them look beautiful. Go over to some other booths. Got a lot of people that are, local small breeders that do really good jobs with their animals. They're taking great care of them, keeping them clean and healthy. So the show is really great. And you got people with enclosures, really nice custom built stuff. You guys want to see them? I think they're called.
The top, 85 for a base like that.
Very nice looking units. Very nice stuff. And you got people with little spines. These are beautiful. I love the spotting on them. Great looking spiders. Great statues and decorations. Homemade, handcrafted stuff. Really cool looking lizards. Love this stuff. Love the bright colors on these. Really awesome. Some more small breeders, local. Kind of destroying the market, but everybody's got to do this. So, hello. But at least they're doing it right. No sand. Perfect. Great looking stuff. Good looking beardies. Oh, look at these.
I remember you about this time.
I mean, it's interesting because I'm all over the place with what I've done. Right. I've got 3 years hospitality experience, 2 years with Hilton, 1 year with Holiday Inn. So I'm still working on.
Look at these fatties.
Next semester, just for fun, I'm taking a
Godzilla Super Giant ABL 110 gram female, 375 bucks. That's a great deal. That's a big old gun. Look at those things. Oh, these things are beautiful. See, and that's the reason kind of why I've stayed away from the geckos, because they were just so small. But these giant ones are looking beautiful. I think I might have to get a couple of those. Start getting into the geckos. I don't know if you guys will like that. There's tons more. I'm not gonna go through every one, but as you guys can see, they have a lot of selection, a lot of offers. I'm going to visit a specific booth because I like my dart frogs. They're actually pretty cool. Dart frog setups, really clean and vibrant in color and live plant life. It's beautiful. It's a nice piece to have like in front of your house or in your living room with a bunch of nice pretty dart frogs in it, filled up. And we got some more, what do we got here? The froggies. Oh, look at that one right there. That is beautiful.
Most of my no, not most of all.
Really nice stuff, James. Like I said, a huge show, a lot of selection. They have great snakes. So you see a little bit of the spiders. So you can see them in there. We have these guys running around our house all day. Got a few nice big healthy beard in there. Poor thing wants to go home with somebody. This is Reptile Mogul. Whoa. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, unfortunately, you have a very obese.
Purple tiger.
Yeah.
Rectangular python. Nice.
So with water dragons, you have to like care about your feet and or you get mellow. They get aggressive.
They can be skittish. Water dragons are
You just have to bring it up on us.
Oh yeah. I see beer dragons are like 20. And it goes and won't bite. You're part of the group as well. Yeah, the key change.
Yeah, the tree wants to meet you.
I went looking for them over there.
He sold it and so you can make it this way there.
I'll get to mine. I tried to get him first, but he wasn't over where he was supposed to be.
Oh, we were walking around.
No, Excalibur was supposed to be there.
Oh, no, Mike. Galaxy.
I mean, Galaxy was supposed to be over there. That's where the booth said it was on the map. The map said, oh, I'm thinking Excalibur.
Yeah.
They never showed up. Yeah, they never showed up.
Those sold quick. Those were the, and I can't get just squirrels. I have to get everything. Like mixture, what I'll do is I'll take your information down, or what I'll exactly probably answer is I give you my card.
Yeah, let me get a hold of you better that way.
Because I feel like I've got a small box of them somewhere. Like
My little brother loves these tarantulas now. I can't stand them, but that's Ivan. That's his thing. Yeah.
Can't do nothing problem.
Not with 8 legs. I mean, I like all animals, but that's not an animal. That's an insect.
Mike right here.
And then we got Galaxy Dragons. Dude, I know I don't have to say anything because you guys already know this guy. He's one of the best. Shows some of the best quality animals. But as you can see, he's sold out. So I got here a little late to see the stuff. But I'm sure next show will be better. But see, that's why good breeders sell out fast. And that's why he's done. You seen how I went around, people still have babies? He's sold out. This good guy right here, Mike, he helps out a lot. I've got nothing but great reviews with him, so keep in touch with these guys. You know, they got a lot of great animals, a lot. And as you can see, they sell out fast, so try to catch them when you can. When you see it up, get it when you can. Great breeders, guys. Sorry I couldn't show you nothing of theirs, but at least you know their name. And the breeder, Mike. Great to meet you, Mike.
How's it going?
I'll be back. We'll run around, show everybody the expo. Good job, though. Great job, man. You out of here?
Yeah.
Oh, great to meet you, Bubba.
I got a long drive. Back to San Diego.
I got a long flight.
I know.
Next time, Bo, for sure. Keep in contact with me.
You know what? Yeah. Next show, you guys come down, like I was telling your sister, hit me up.
Yeah.
I'm always first in line or at the beginning of the line. If you tell me you guys are coming, I'll grab your ticket, and then you know what's up. Got you.
That's it, Bubba. We had them, man. Sorry, guys. Quick little interruption. Just trying to lock myself a front spot when I come back to the next expo. This expo we came to, I underestimated it. Me and my little sister thought we could have enough time to just hang out for a little while and then come back and go to the line. But guess what? This is one of the largest shows I've ever been to. The line was 2 streets long. They had to actually cut the line in half and send us across the street because it was so big. These guys here, Dark Cold. Got some nice snakes. Let's get some beardies. Oh, what we got here? Superior Balls and Dragons. I've not heard much about them, but they look like they have some really beautiful stuff. So give them a look, guys. You know, I can't give any kind of references about them, but the booth looks great. Their animals look very healthy and very clean. So I would suggest giving them a look, because man, I'll tell you, this one right here I seen just glows. Their reds and oranges are very nice. And they have gunners as well. I've seen a couple of them having some het silverbacks and stuff like that. So they carry great genetics. They have a lot of lines. I'll show you guys a little chameleons. I'm thinking about getting a chameleon. I want one so bad. Look at these guys. So pretty. Look at that. He's got his face and shit. Looking cute. Oh my goodness. This stuff here, I used it and I cannot tell you no lie. It's some good stuff. This Pac-Man food, my Pac-Mans, because they do eat very healthy on Pac-Mans, they do like, and they, watch this. Look how that one already wants to eat. He's waiting for that ball. I'm sorry guys, give it 1 second. The video's a little long, but watch this. This is what made me buy this stuff. Because once you make it into this nice fat ball, look at that little frog just trying to eat it. So watch this stuff. And just so you guys know, one of the best breeders that I know of actually is one of the spokesmen for it. Josh D. He swears by the gecko food and loves it. Now watch this real quick. Look at this ball. This is funny stuff. See the size of that melon? I mean, that's small because Pac-Mans can eat almost the size of a mouse or even rats, depending on the size of the one. But watch this. Watch this response. Chipon. It's gone. Like I said, Josh D approves and agrees with it. It's great stuff. That's a beautiful ornate. Ooh, got him. Good stuff. Check them out. I actually bought a bag and went through it pretty fast because it's really good stuff. These are the guys that I got my Blue Samurai. Actually, the guys that created the Blue Samurai. They got some really nice Pac-Mans. I like them. Looks like they got a whole new selection of Blue Samurais in. Oh, look at that one. That one's got a great expression of blue on it. Samurai, look at that. Very pretty. And these are what? Albinos? Leucistics? Great stuff, guys. Check them out if you like your Pac-Mans. But you know who I always refer to, Ken's Frogs. That guy's got the best. Always. BH Extreme, the BHB experience, we got some great stuff. great booth. I mean, it's set up just like a little store. Everything's all lined up nice. I tell you, this is the Disney World of Reptile. I mean, so much selection, so many offers. I mean, breeders of all kind of animals and stuff. Look at this. Look at these newts. Look at the guys just hovering in air. They are alive, so don't think they're not. That's just how they are. See? These are adorable. Look like little manatees. Great snakes everywhere. I'll show you guys some more, hopefully bearded dragons. There was a lot of selection of bearded dragons. I'll tell you guys, I was happy about that. I mean, it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's good because, you know, there's more options. But then there's bad because there's that much more competition and that many more dragons that need to find homes. Which is great because, as you can see, it's got a big turnout and a lot of these dragons are going home today. You've seen some of the best are selling out every day. So it's a good thing, and I like seeing that. I like seeing homes going to great looking animals, great healthy, to responsible loving parents and owners like you guys out there, my great followers and good friends. Little turtle there, I guess this is an Madagascar gecko. It's probably hiding in his little thing. Yeah. A little Gama eating up some salads. That's probably the most entertaining thing to see is when you watch an animal eat, especially a little reptile, because they're so adorable. He's trying to get it with his tongue. Get it, go, you got it. I just love reptiles. Personality out of reptile is just insane. I mean, look at these. These are beautiful.
The other side too is like it's better.
She'll come and grab him whenever she wants to, and then she was
Do you ever use the horns?
No. But I don't. She likes the male ones. I feed her what she likes. She doesn't want me to powder them. She doesn't want me to spray them with vitamins.
And you don't have any problems with their impactions or anything?
No. She just dumped in my hand. I was looking over there, and I had her by the blue bar over there, and she's like this, and he's like
Millions, I tell you what, guys, I'm really starting to get fond of these guys. They don't do a lot of growing. And a quick story about my reptile life. My very first actual reptile was a veiled chameleon it passed away on me because I purchased him from PetSmart. And that kind of scared me away from reptiles because I've always been an animal person. And I'm talking about when I was young. And I mean, I had animals all my life. So I decided to get into reptiles. The one reptile I get, unfortunately, passed away on me. And it wasn't because I didn't care for him, because I come to find out I was doing a little too much. And you know how you guys know me, I spoil the crap out of my animals. So I went a little far and he actually passed away. And I found out it was because the information that Petco gave me was just incorrect. And ever since then, I've stayed away from chameleons, but I think I'm gonna have to get one this time. Look at these guys. I love these monitors. If you never had a monitor, guys, you should really get one. They're very personal, very nice animals. People say savannas are aggressive. They are. but if you take care of them and you love them, they are not. So if you've never had a monitor and you like the big lizards, get you a monitor. They're beautiful. Look at these little guys. They show you this picture because this is what the parents look like. So the babies start like this, but with multiple sheds and layers and coloring, they eventually turn out like that. So that's why they show you the parents, and then they show you the babies. So you look at the babies and you go, well, that's a pretty plain color looking, you know, gecko, but it's because they develop color, and it's kind of like unexpected. You don't know it when it's coming, but when it does, you're like, wow. Like, you see that right there? See that you can see the development starting, and that is going to eventually turn like this. Now, isn't that beautiful? I mean, that's amazing. Yeah, it's going to be about that time for me to get myself a chameleon. You got great plant life out here. Everything to make your enclosures look beautiful and give your animals something to hold on to and love onto and feel like they're back at home in nature. Great setups. We got all lifelines. You got gecko companies. Look at all these guys. Oh, poor baby. He's not dead. He's just sleeping in an awkward position. Look, they even show you how they incubate a couple eggs. That's awesome. See, they just like to sleep like that.
If you want to change your mind, I'll be here waiting for you, okay? Walk around. Walk around for a little bit. If you change his mind, I'll have it bring kitty. Thanks.
More booths. Like I said, guys, this is going to be a big video because there's a lot of booths. And here's one of the guys that started the Dunners. Well, you know, I guess. But yeah, this is Kevin Dunner with his booth full of Dunners. I mean, you're going to sell Dunners if that's what you're named after, you know? You guys can see they're not for free. They're not $50. They're really good pricey. Normally $700 to $1,200, $250, $400 for the show. That's the value of a Dunner. Look at these. Are these your new spotted Dunners?
Yeah, it's a cool. There's another really cool one right there.
And you calling them the spotted Dunners because of all the excessive spotting?
Yep. No pattern, just the spots. Even the saddles are just spots around the perimeter. And that's another dominant trait coming out of those Dunners.
And you got that from a Dunner or what?
Yeah, I got it. No, actually, I hatched out 3 Dunners last year that were completely spotted. And I saved them and then bred them this year to prove them out, and I bred them to other animals that produce spotteds. Like half of the offspring were spotted. So
very nice.
Yeah, they're cool. I really dig them. They're the most, they're exciting for me.
It's really weird about the Dunners because I have a lot that come out like this with the sidebars clean with no spots whatsoever. Yeah. My guy spits out nothing but that, and then you get nothing but spots, and it's like.
Well, no, I don't get nothing.
You get majority spots.
I get few spots.
Really?
Yeah. But I have a lot of spotted adults.
Right.
I bred to a lot of females. That's why. But I bred those 3 males to everything I could this year to produce spotted.
Right. To at least prove it.
So, but I've still only sold 17 or 18 spotteds throughout the world, and I've kept everything else. Which is kind of dumb because you bring them to the show and you don't get anything for them anyway.
The market's just so flooded with dragons. I mean, you're lucky if you can sell some.
Yeah.
There you guys are. Thank you, boss. Looking good. But now there's spotted dunners. Yes, he did say spotted dunners. Basically, he got a dragon that had a lot of spots on it, and now he decided to cause a new morph called spotted dunners. Crazy thing is, I got some spotted dunners out of my clutch. Didn't think they were anything unique or special, but some people do. So for that, they give it a new morph. What they try to do is, he's trying to retain a value for the dunner, because the dunner lost value so fast and so abruptly that he's trying to say, okay, now I have a new morph, and this new morph is worth more money because it's new. It's not. It's the same dunner. It's just got spots. I mean, he said it himself just now in front of you guys that half his clutch got spots and half didn't. If it was a dominant gene, co-dominant gene, and everybody knows co-dominant genes are 100% of that animal. So if it's a co-dominant gene, and dunners, spotted dunners is a co-dominant genetics, he would have gotten spotted dunners in the entire clutch because it's a dominant gene. If you put a dunner to a normal, you're going to get dunner genes, right? It's a dominant gene. You don't need two to produce more. So if it's the only gene is the spotted dunner, then there shouldn't have been no reason why the entire clutch would have been spotted dunner, if that is actual a trait that is reproduced more. Back to the show, guys. Sorry about that. I just, I love my trait. I love my hobby. I love the reptile business. But I don't like how if people feel like they're not getting what they want from an animal, they'll decide to just make up whatever they can to add more value to an animal. And the animal is already valuable enough as it is. They feel that the value is dropped because nobody's purchasing them. That's not the fact. Just the fact is, not many people are purchasing them. Like me, myself, I put a post on my Facebook page where I complained about the fact that I haven't sold anything in 4 months. I mean, I'm just saying this because the market is very flooded right now. There's so many breeders out right now that you'd be lucky to sell a dragon. This show here, it shows me that California has a beautiful, beautiful reptile community. This place is loaded with people that are buying reptiles of all sorts. So this community here is great. So it may not be altogether my market that's bad. It might just be my environment, my neighborhood, my community in Florida. It might not be as great. The way I'm explaining to you, the way I'm trying to get it to you is this. You go to a reptile expo in Florida, and I've videotaped them, and you guys can look for yourself. How many booths did you see a bearded dragon for $50, $25, 3 for $100, 4 for $100? Seen almost every other booth. Here in California, the largest reptile expo, this is the largest expo. You go to an expo expecting to get a deal, but you're coming to the largest expo, so you expect to get the largest deal. Here, I have yet to find, I think I found one person selling a $25 dragon, and that's because they're new. But everyone else that has quality, and even if they're not a huge name, they still held the dragon's value to at least $100. Now, I understand you guys think I'm being greedy or something like that because I'm asking $100 for an. Sorry about the interruption, guys. I had to erase a bunch of information because, well, I had too much info going on. But this is the last booth I wanted to show you guys. This is the man, the legend, Josh Dovenboger at Phantom Dragons. Dude, his babies are probably one of the brightest I've seen. I want to take some of these home so bad, but I just don't have the space. And I have so much of his genetics. Look at that. Super reds. Look at these colors. And like they're glowing. I mean, obviously, he's the only one here that's offering wit splits. At a great shape and size. And witch splits are not great on growth or stuff like that, but Josh gets them. Look at this one. This one's beautiful. Look at this. Look at that red. It's but unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it in time to get what I was looking for. My goal was to try to find a genetic stripe from him, which are, they were in the book, but this ain't the page. But genetic stripes are basically, and Josh explained to me, it's just a matter of color. It's a color morph. It's not an actual morphantation. So hopefully I will be able to purchase one from him eventually and make my own, because those are probably my hands down my favorite. I love those to death. I love those dragons. The genetic stripe is just beautiful. There's a business card. And that's the man right there, Josh D. Josh Dovenberger. Really, really nice guy, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna bother him now because he's busy, but I spoke with him and it was like speaking to like a friend, you know, and he just met me personally. I mean, he's a good guy. I mean, helpful, talkative, and like I explained to you guys, this guy's amazing. Like, he's a legend in this business. Like, Josh D, I myself, I feel when I talk to him how you guys feel when you talk to me, which I don't understand either. I understand you guys feel like I'm famous, and I don't know why, but you know, I'm not. I'm just somebody with a bunch of dragons that is fixated on reptiles and loves to share it with everybody. But him, Josh, he is actually somebody that does a huge deal for this community. I mean, he grows and morphs animals out that most people will just destroy, would do nothing but, you know, try to make a quick buck and be done with it. Josh is a real breeder. He's a real, I don't even know how to spell, a real herp man, I guess, because his world isn't devoted about the paycheck. His world's devoted about making that animal as healthy and as strong and as, you know, beautiful as possible, so that when you get it home, you say his name because he made you the happiest person with the animal you got home. So if you haven't seen his stuff and you haven't had the pleasure to just enjoy all the animals that he produces and cares for, do yourself a favor. Josh Dovenberger on Facebook, get a hold of him. If you haven't got one of his animals, save up a couple bucks and get one, because they're so worth the money. Got a little baby dunner here. Little baby.
I needed them stackable. I needed them beautiful.
These babies are making me homesick. I want to go home to my babies. There's Josh's wife. But that's the end, guys. That was the Super Show in California. Again, Mike the Breeder and everybody else. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it with me, because it was a great show. If you got any concerns or questions, please feel free to ask.